Hi, Lori here, and you'll recognize this is where we left off when we were making a frequency distribution of some of our data, and now we're going to go and try and figure out the central tendency and variability of another set of data, another part of our data. I'm going to choose a row P, and I've done some stuff here that I want to show you how to do first. If you wanted to get the mean of this particular question, which is how much you love math or how much you agree with the statement I love math, you could get your mean by going to home, and here next to AutoSum we do the drop down and we could hit average, and then we'd wanted to pick up all the information, all of the data above, which it does, and so we just hit return, and that's telling us 3.104. And but there's a much quicker way than trying to do the calculation of the mean, etc., all by itself. So what we're going to do is get rid of that so it doesn't accidentally get picked up in some of our data, and we are going to use the data analysis toolpak. So first thing we do is go to data, and we look to see if we have the data analysis toolpak, and it'll be over here on the very far right upper corner. In this case I already do have it, but if I didn't, if that were blank, I would go to File, and then I would go to Options, and I would go to Add-ins, and I would go down to Manage Excel Add-ins. I would hit Go, and I would click, this box would be empty like that, and I would go ahead and click it so it had a little check mark in it, and I would hit OK, and then I would go back to my data and make sure that my data analysis toolpak was up in the corner. So what we're going to do is click on that. Now that we have it, everybody at home should have it too. We don't want to do a moving average. We want to do this one called Descriptive Statistics. You hit OK, and it wants to know what range. Well, this is the range we're going to do right here, and let's make sure we're okay. And this is our input range, highlighting just the ones that we want, and we do not highlight our labels. And so it's 3 through 50. Let's double check it and make sure that that's correct. Yep, that works. And we want to make sure that we put it in a new worksheet. We're going to ask for our summary statistics and our confidence level for a mean at 95%. And we're going to hit OK, and voila! Very quickly we're going to have our data, which is awesome. Double click there, and again on the B so that we get everything we need. And here you have your mean, your median, your mode, your standard deviation, your range, which is your maximum minus your minimum, 5 minus 1. And those are the types of numbers that you're going to need to use to answer the questions that we pose in some of the out-of-class work. Please note that I am going to, this doesn't tell you anywhere on here what the variable was that we were measuring, and so I'm going to say, I'm going to label this sheet, and label it down here, double click, I love math, descriptive stats, and I'm also going to go ahead and insert it up here. I'm going to hit Alt-I, we'll just use the old-fashioned way, and we're going to insert a row, and we're going to put I love math question, so that later when we're looking at all these we know exactly what question we were analyzing when we did this. And that's all you need.